Everything is dependent on oil.
We are killing for gasoline.
The world is almost out of water.
Water. Now there's the water wars.
Here they come again.
Charlize, nice to meet you. Which I guess a good question is, have you been to Houston, Texas before?
Yes, I have. Yes.
What?
Yes, of course.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what were you doing there?
I've been there several times for different things that you don't need to know the details of.
That's quite all right.
But I will say this, I love the food. I love that kind of fusion food. I've had excellent food.
It's
in
Tex-Mex.
Houston,
We have all that, and you know, Houston's such a melting pot.
That's
I mean,
why it's so good.
It's really good. You can see different countries, like United Nations on one street.
Exactly.
Different deli
Yeah.
or the taste that they are. Congratulations on this. I saw this last night, and one of my instant reactions when we walked out of the theater, they're like, "What'd you think, Dave? What'd you think?" And I said, "This was an adrenaline rush, which I'm still kind of on today." What was it like to film this thing and be a part of it?
It was an intense and difficult shoot. Just logistically and technically, it was a we really, George set the bar really high, and all of us went, this is going to be awesome. And then you're really there, and you're in it. And it's, the thing that I respect about him the most is that he never kind of settled for anything mediocre. It was like, this is what we're setting out to make, and that is what we're making. And no matter what, that's what we're doing. And it's great, but while you're in it on day 112, you're like, I'm dying.
Which actually leads me to my next question. What was it like on the set? Because anybody that wore contacts or anything like that, the dust is flying around, what was the environment like?
I remember before we went, we spent a lot of time kind of talking about the environment and how that was going to influence the story and the characters and things like that. And there was this comment that was constantly kind of thrown around, like, and then remember the dust, the dust, the dust. And we're like, yeah, remember. And from day one, we all looked at each other and we're like, I don't think we're going to forget the dust. I think the dust is making sure we're not forgetting the dust. I mean, it was just there all the time.